Okay, look what we took care of today. We pulled this transmission, bell housing, and transfer case out of the W250 1986. One thing for certain and two things for sure, you can guarantee you're going to have a Louisiana guarantee that this is definitely going to be absolutely done just like that engine. It is going to be meticulously detailed. It's going to be gone through, and everything from the bolts to the casing to everything that needs to be prepped and painted, it will be done, and it will be done right. Miraculously, it fits perfectly on this little cart, so I'll be able to push it around my garage nice while I'm working on it. I used old Betty Blue here to pull it out, and we got the frame back up on the concrete driveway. We're gonna go ahead and turn around and get this prepped for sandblast. And what we're gonna have to do is pull these cross members out here, this little tray, and this one here that unbolts. We're gonna pull this one out. We're going to remove the springs from the frame itself right off the perches. We're going to pull the actual axles and everything out with the springs on them, and then what we're going to do is have just a bare frame. Anything that can be unbolted will be unbolted and gone through with the sandblaster. Here's some of the, this is the harness that came off the transmission. This was the vacuum line system that we will not be reusing. There is a couple wire harnesses there for the lights up in the cab that tells when it's in four-wheel drive. We're going to go ahead and use those. But the actual part here that's like a vacuum ball, it runs through all these lines here. And the way that would work was you pull the button, and there's a little, on top of this, there's a little lever in here. And when this actuates it, it uses this vacuum system here. And it pulls an arm over, which engages and disengages the front of the axle when you have it in four-wheel drive. Well, they make a plate that goes over this, and what it does is it permanently locks the axle in place, which eliminates this. Okay, whoever thought of this, really not a great idea, guys. The vacuum line's cracked, it doesn't work. Okay, so this is coming off. And what we're going to do is to mitigate that so that it's not all the time in four-wheel drive, I got some Dana 44 lockouts that we're going to go ahead and put on the axle ends here. We're going to go ahead and put them on here. This cap comes off, and then the lockouts go in there, so you'll be able to lock it and unlock it. If you need to get into something heavy, you lock it, and then you go in the cab and you just throw the transfer case in four-wheel drive, low, for high, or neutral, whatever you need. And then that turn around, and that puts you not having to rely on, are the vacuum lines not cracked and not whispering off and losing air. So as you see, we've got her here at the driveway. We've got her ready. She's got the big, most of the stuff here I've already got documented, and I went ahead and I've oiled everything to make sure it comes off nice, which it does. A lot of this stuff does, but these have the big calipers. It's the 2500 series. We're really looking forward to getting this thing in good shape. This is all steel. It's old steel. It's strong steel. It's my steel, and we're gonna go ahead and bring it up to speed. We're gonna get this baby brought back, and we're going to have a coating on here that says, doesn't matter what kind of thing you throw at me, it's going to really be durable, and it will definitely last. So we're getting at it, people. We're making it happen. It's just, you know, it's a slow situation when you're trying to work for a living. But we're not upset. We're happy with it. And as you can see, it's got the Dana 60 in the rear. So she's a workhorse. She's going to be a strong truck. All the little brake perches and stuff like that, we're going to pull them all out of there. And then what we're going to do as we get home, in between jobs, before the summer's up, this thing is going to be completely ready to, a rolling chassis ready to start assembling parts back onto it. And now we've hit the midway point. You know, we've hit the midway point and we're going the other way with it. So that's the situation we have here, people. She's got a heavy back end on it and a heavy front end. So stay tuned. We're going to get at her, and I'm sure you're going to really appreciate it. All right, this is Bri over here at the shop, making it happen.